These may look like dentures or
right to so well, and they'll have to bring it forward. It's going to be a lot of top battle this afternoon. Prince feels to get the ball. Prince Peter also played in the previous game against Swatraman FC. But there's a bit of trouble for James as Wellman stays on the turf. Well, cross-section of the fans for you, really here to enjoy the game. Some notable faces in there with some of the journalists also watching on eagerly.
In this few minutes of the game, I believe Kotoko has been very aggressive, very physical in the game, trying to win the ball back, by so doing causing injuries in the game. I believe their strategy has helped them. Being aggressive in the game tells you what they really are about. They are leaving no stone unturned, especially coming to the two-bar turf. They've made their intentions clear. They actually want to pick up the 3 points. So Dreams would have to be up and doing in this game.
Well, I say it's a bit of temporary hold-up as they attend to the man that is down on the field. You can see not the best of facial expression from him. Must have been a very big knock. Now certainly is the man in the 29 jersey, Yaro Isaac. Let's cut it out. I'll be hoping to return to continue. Such a very important lad to this Dreams FC side. Also, there we go. Game away on. That's another situation once again where Justice Blade this time around being the culprit. And there's the experienced Joseph Eso who goes down this time around. All the Dream fans very confident, at least of nesting the points or winning this fixture, and they continue. They're singing, dancing and driving out the far side. But here they will have to drive in the free kick from deep the own half. Yes, Christian Owusu. It's another bit rugged tackle, but referee have none of that as Jay brings it forward. Fights Babayaya. Will be looking to enter into the box. Captures across, but once again, that's another feeble touch. Not the best of play from the experienced player. Well, 6 minutes played, and it's been Kotoko Wabi determining the pace of this game, the tempo, really suiting their style of play. And they're looking to boss midfield, looking to use their wings.
What if she falls? What if he gets really sick? What if this isn't just a freckle?
What if your what ifs weren't so scary? WellPoint Health Insurance. Here for the what ifs of millions of people, and now here for you too. With individual and family health plans that may cost less than you think. WellPoint.
Oh, hold on a minute, Phil. Yes, the big man himself, Saka, but the whistle is already up.
Yes, like I said, this is one of the attacks, using the wings and picking up a man up front. I believe Dreams FC would have to be very careful at the back. They need to keep their heads. in this game because Kotoko will definitely create chances.
Well, let's see what the Porcupine Warriors can do. This just showing a bit of glimpse of what they are capable of doing, trying to really push Dreams FC out of their own defensive cell and see if they can put the ball behind them. There's one covered. That's Christian Owusu. At least making sure that that area is so tight. And that's assistant coach for Dreams, Wilfred Dormont, issuing a lot of instruction on the touchline. Well, Karimzito will have to be very gentle most of the time on his bench. He'll have to sit, he'll have to observe. As his assistant coach, that's most of the talking. Yes, Amiru Akwa. We'll have to bring it forward. British Maka. It's a very strong youngster, but lots of elaboration and loses the ball to Gideon Soteko. It's a big play, but James will fail to pick it. But this time around, yes, they have it. That's a lovely idea. And Mohamed Kamara picks it.
That's quite ambitious. He had two players moving in. I believe he could have picked up one of them to probably push him ahead to get a goal.
There seems to be a bit of a set piece advantage to Dreams on the far side. And there's Andade. Joseph, but looks like the flag is already up again. Dreams trying to push men forward. Looking for the early punch in this game. Yes, Yaro. And then he fails to hit it through. And Kotoko will have to recover. On a bad first touch. But can he bring it down? Being given a bit of activity by Sakarauda. The teammate who helped it onto the turf. Referee interfering with that.
There's been a lot of physical battle in the midfield. Very aggressive play in the midfield area by both teams. I believe they both want to regain possession in the midfield. That's why we are seeing a lot of physical battle in the midfield.
What lovely interception. We have a Kelvin coming across it, Alice, to prevent that danger. And that'll be Kotoko's first corner kick of this afternoon. And again, it's Lord Amwa who walked to it. Let's go, such a lovely fit to deliver a 31 across. A lot of Kotoko players now within Dreams box, the likes of Justice Blake, Joseph Ablo, the centre back, have also joined in. With his height, oh, that's a lovely height. I was just talking about Joseph Ablo and the likes of Samba Onel. That's pretty much a great height they've got there in their centre back position.
Kotoko do have a lot of top players in their midst. They have Samba in there as well. He's very tall, he's very aggressive with aerial balls. I believe such balls should be aimed at those players so that they can probably get a goal for them.
We'll keep you informed with what is happening across other match venues in the country. In the likes of other teams playing. But Joseph Ablo kicks it out. And it's returned back into their territory once again. Other day trying to bring it. That's a big hit. And it will be a throwing advantage. That's it, Jay. It's a very narrow space with so many red set clouding that particular part of the field. But this man, Babayaya, has been very, very busy this afternoon. He's been more of a utility player. He's been everywhere in terms of running the channels. That's a lovely Long drive up front, but again, there's a bit of activity. And the referee will watch it unfold.
What is missing in Kotoko's play today is a player lurking in and around the 18, waiting for a loose ball to pounce on.
A typical Abetamwa.
Exactly, and that is what I believe they are finding it difficult to get a replacement for in this game. Because they've created chances, although it's early minutes of the game, they've created chances that you would say that if Abetamwa were to be in this game, it would have been a different game by now.
Well, interestingly, they have regained their...
At 62, David was very active. Then, prostate cancer took him by surprise. After researching several options, he chose CyberKnife at MedStar Georgetown University Hospital. CyberKnife is non-surgical, and it's done in 5 treatments versus 40. It's painless, precise, and spares healthy tissue, all with 0 interruption to his active lifestyle. David is still cancer-free, thanks to MedStar Georgetown University Hospital. It's how we treat people.
Break free with the new Opera GX, the browser that puts you in control. With a brand new design that frees up even more pixels for personalization and an inventory of features to up your game at every level. Like GX Control to help rein in your resources with integrated limiters for RAM, CPU, and network. A sidebar for direct access to your favorite side quests, streams, and posts. And built-in privacy tools like ad and tracker blockers and free no-log VPN. Check into GX Corner for the latest news, deals, and free games. But what really makes our hit different is mods, giving you the power to change everything from animated wallpapers to themes, sounds, music, and shaders, so you can change everything. Get Opera GX.
Clock. Samba. There's a little of exchanges in their own backyard. Here's O'Neill. He'll have to walk forward with it in Team Menu. The best of pass. There seems to be trouble. Probably something unusual happening. But here are the fans in high spirits, not giving up. It's not been best of seasons for them, but it's part of football sometimes. But again, the confidence is in the fact that we've got lots of matches to play, unless to help and turn their fortunes around. Looking like he's fit to go. Man in the 17 shirts. Nebodin, Jonathan. When you look at Green's bench, they've not got so much quality as compared to their opponent, ASANTE Kotoko. A lot of depth in their bench. The likes of Samuel Tenedu are on the bench. Trapping out. Here's the hot chest. Che pushed off it. That's Tete winning the battle on that occasion. Well, Gideon Sasako has been on a bit of holiday as far as this game is concerned in the last 5 minutes. He brings it up for it into Kotoko's ball, but there's nobody. He lost focus for a minute. We were looking for a corner kick situation, but the referees will have none of that. That's Aziz, the youngster. We'll talk about Aziz. He was equally part of the Black Satellite team that lifted the African Games trophy when Ghana hosted the 10th African Games here. And he's been a very promising chap. And of course, you can understand Coach Karim seems to have got quality eyes for discovering young talent over the years. Yes, Baba Yaya. And it's another Kotoko throwing. Yes, play. Giving that tough battle. It's always it. It's 3 or 4 still. It's bit 3. Oh my goodness, how on earth did it fail to hit the final one? And still hold on for a minute. It's still lingering around Kotoko's territory. Looking for a bit of space. Hit it, come across. And Joseph Ablo turns it away. And Kotoko surviving. It's beginning to be a bit crazy out here in Kaswa.
What a chance for Joseph Ezo. He should have buried the goal himself. He should have shot by himself. I believe he wanted to create space for a player to score. He did so well, hanging on to the ball. Unfortunately, he lost the ball.
Well, a few seconds to the 20-minute mark, and again, it's Dreams who are really trying to pile lots of pressure now on their opponent. It's Menu will find a bit of solace on the far side. It's driven across, but here comes the hot chase. It's Saka chasing it. Madaseko picks it up. Here's Tete. And looks like they have considered an infringement. As Memodine is winning that advantage. Well, 20 minutes done. And the tagline is that Kotoko in there is missing the absence of Albert Amwa into this game. As for Dreams FC, they've not got any issue at all.
Your connections to the past are waiting. Get Ancestry DNA for only $39.
And picking a bit of inspiration from their last victory against this Kotoko side when they beat them by 2 goals to 0 with the likes of Sylvester Simba registering their name on the score sheet. But Simba has crossed over to Basaka Holy Stars where he now applies it straight. Just look at it, that's a bit ruthless, isn't it? And the pulling of sets. Christian Memodine, and it finds Tete. Move on now, rush forward, and that's a lovely idea, and again it comes in.
Dream seems to have warmed themselves into the game, and they look to control the game better now. They are creating chances, especially using Joseph Esso in midfield to attack. They just created a chance using the wings. Kotoko themselves have been very aggressive. They've used the wings throughout the game, but have not found a player in the attack to probably bury the first goal.
Well, here they've got a free kick, but this is Hasselhoff Gaffa, coach Abubakar Ouattara, also in the stands. At least reminiscing the victory yesterday against Brecum Chelsea when his side went riot, beating their opponent by 3 goals to 1 at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Yes, Christian trying to bring it across into the box, and that's a textbook header. Oh my goodness, how did he miss that? Everybody's a bit at sea, including Captain Joseph Esso.
The Kotoko defense were caught ball watching because they thought Kamara would probably come up and pick up this ball. That was another chance for Dreams FC, and they should be potent. They should probably score their first goal, and then you could probably be casual in this game because you cannot take right Kotoko off at all.
So Christian once again trying to start this all over from the back. It's now into the middle. Justice Blay will have a touch. And they switch on to the far side now. There's Prince Peter. That's a strong challenge coming from a J.
Like I said earlier, Dreams FC, even games that they lost, they play very well. And you can see that they are getting things together. They are playing better, they are creating chances. It's unfortunate they've not been able to score the first goal because they've gotten the clearest of chance in this game.
Here's Papaya, but couldn't find a fix of Elvis Check back four. Aziz, that's a long drive from outside. That's a bit over ambitious kick. It is a goal kick. Kotoko at least relieving a bit of pressure that is on there and trying to deal with that onslaught from their home side. That's a big touch from Eso. The team couldn't really keep him at bay. And it's picked up by Kote. Amido Aqua. And the flag is already up against the youngster.
Kotoko, with all the press and the wing play, they've not been able to get into the box of Dreams FC. They are playing better, but in defense, they've been caught on a number of occasions. They've been caught ball watching, and they would have to be very careful because Dreams are casual on the ball, but they are creating chances. They are getting into the box of Asante Kotoko.
Oh, that's Prince Peter moving for it. That is a corner kick. Now the Porcupine Warriors have just conceded. Well, you know that the likes of Joseph Eso, Aziz and the rest will be waiting for it. It's a bit of pushing. Well, here's Coach Dr. Prosper Natil Gum on the touchline. Here's Saka. Here's Samba. And there's Camara. Oh, struck it up front. Well, this is a big stroke. On the best of direction from the big man himself at the back. He's been very confident of Kotoko. Well, he's been able to lift their 26th Ghana Premier League title. We'll be hoping to extend their 25th lead. Knowing that their arch rivals, Hasselfolk, are just having 21.
I mentioned earlier that this game is a different game. Most people will think they are here to see Kotoko play like they did against Accra Hearts of Oak. Dreams FC themselves know how Kotoko plays. So we knew it was going to be a different ball game. Very difficult, just like against Accra Hearts of Oak. But now they are playing against their topmost striker, which makes it more difficult for Kotoko because even controlling the game and getting to the area of Dreams FC, it becomes difficult to create, to probably get into the box of Dreams FC.
Well, let's see if they can really make their way into Dreams FC box. But interestingly, last time Kotoko beat Dreams was back in 2020.
My name is Alfonso, and I got Botox Cosmetic for the first time. The lines that I was concerned the most about were on my forehead. I'm really happy with my results.
Talk to your doctor about Botox Cosmetic and whether it's right for you. The effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
It's not too late to score deals on holiday gifts at your Going Gone by Dick's Sporting Goods. Find unbeatable savings on thousands of styles from top athletic brands like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, Jordan, Kalia, and more. Plus, score an extra 25 to 50% off select clothes and shoes. New styles arrive daily, so there's always more holiday gifts to discover. Don't miss your chance to score the season's top gifts for everyone on your list at Going Going Gone, your holiday deal destination.
Release it to him, but Blade had it picked up in team. Babayaya back to team again, drag it down to the right hand side. Follow Damwa. That's a lovely idea to drift onto the edge of the 18-yard. There's Babayaya. This is going to be a long ball. Oh my goodness, just got some cross. That's a textbook header.
That was a fantastic cross from the wing.
And that's Chamber for with that spot on header, but again it fails to direct it. And James will say thank you, and then we'll start all over again.
That was the first attempt into the box of Dreams FC, and I'll give credit to the player on the wing that made the cross. It's been brilliant. It was a fantastic cross.
There's Kote getting to that battle. Well, giving a bit of tough fight at the first side by J. Atta. Yes, Samidu. And the whistle is already up. Wants to be another Kotoko's advantage. Simano Kota, beg your pardon, have been hacked to the ground. Well, he's got some big shoes to fill in Patrick Asiedu. He's been very, very excellent anytime he starts for the Porcupine Warriors. Yes, Babayaya wanted to keep it on the field. That is found by the Lemon green shirts.
Kotoko do have a certain play style in midfield. They play this clever little passing, 1-2 touch pass, and then they are into the 18. That is what Dreams FC would have to be worried about, because they do it so perfectly that it becomes very difficult to get the ball off them.
Well, play lifting it, but nobody in particular. Christian is brought away. Someone returning back into Dreams territory. Lord Amwa, play. That's a lovely fit. In team who picks it. Akwabari does a long ball, and then I'm sure it's just too much for him to keep on the turf.
Kotoko trying to stamp their authority in this game by controlling the ball, holding on to it, and determining the pace of the game.
Aziz. Prince Peter would like to bring it. He'll have to now try and use the wings. Unless they'll send in the long balls to the Arrowhead. And Captain Joseph Eso, who is such an expert in finishing. Well, Christian, he's fouled on that occasion. Not too happy with that touch on him.
We've seen a lot of physical play in this game, and especially in the midfield. Just because both teams want to regain possession, they become very physical and very aggressive.
Che gets ahead to it. Babayaya will pick it. That's a big hit from Tete. Richmond once again trying to be the life wire at the back for Karim Zito's side. Now Kotoko continue pounding. And there they have the advantage now. And it's going to be a throw-in, I guess. Abetama drawing close, but Babaya decides to send it into the box. Namudin hits it away. Looking for Aziz. Finds in Timenu. Yes, Lord Amwa. That's Babayaya. And Kotoko looking to be a bit quick now. And trying to apply the pressure to the opponent. Yes, Lord Amwa, that's a lovely 10. Signaling for handball, but referee have none of that. Samba O'Neill returns it to Mohamed Kamara. There's Joseph Ablo. And caps off one of the Dreams FC players. And they would have the advantage to take this one. It's a bit of tussle for the ball. Lord Amber once again winning it. We'll have to bring it forward. Babayaya receives it. He's got 2-3 sets ahead of him. Blay couldn't pick his man. Wakwa, but the Dreams will have to run through that narrow channel. Unless getting into trouble. Here's Aqua looking for Saka. Aqua again. He's got in Team Menu. And we'll find him. This could be a long shot. It's quite feeble. Gideon Soseko picks it up. He was trying to miss it and go for the killer, but the phantom out of that shot have been removed with that interference with the Dreams FC players, but it's another one. And again, the question stands. It has not got the potential to have goalkeeper Gideon Soseko.
At all, he hasn't gotten that. I believe they are creating chances, but they don't have a striker or a player who is spotted enough to fit into the boots of our Betamoa. We've mentioned his name a couple of times this afternoon because they've missed their services in this game. They've played very well, they've created chances, but they are lacking a player that would lurk in and around the box to pounce on any loose ball or go direct and score goals.
More Dreams coming forward. Here's Prince. Drives it in. Oh, good. And that's a lovely ball there for the captain. And the rebound is fired into the crowd. That's a sharp delivery into the channel.
That was a fantastic cross into the box. And they would have to be doing more of those. They would have to send a lot of those balls into the box. Though we know Ablo and Samba are very good with aerial balls, just like this, they would have to send in such balls to commit them, make sure they make mistakes in the box to be able to score goals. That's a lovely cross into the box.
Well, look at it again. A scene of beauty. It was driven across and made by Joseph Eso, not Kamara. Or Siko to the tax.
I must also emphasize that it is very difficult to play one top, one striker, or an arrowhead against two centre backs that are very tall, very aggressive, very good with aerial balls. It's very difficult, and that is what Dreams FC are also facing.
Oh, here's Soseko picks it. 36 minutes. A few seconds played. And it's been so far fascinating from both ends of the field. Well, Dreams have created very little chances, but they've looked the more purposeful side in terms of trying to cut open the defense of Kumasi ASANTE Kotoko this afternoon. Here's Tete, Christian. It is Makaturin. Will have to come forward. He's got his captain close by looking for his play. Let's get in between that. And Team Meno finds Samba. Who is the deputy captain. Because of place presence, he will not get opportunity to wear the captain's armband. Yes, Aqua. Babayaya. This is it. Lost focus a bit and it slipped through his legs to find Richmond Tete. It's a lovely play from Dreams, trying to corner the passes. Aziz. Yes, Memodine, back to Aziz again. Yes, Christian. Tete. Garciaro. It's back to Aseko. That's a very, very wasteful hit by the goalkeeper, Kindes Aseko. I was just feeling that he could have option to pass the ball. Samba. Scote. Saka invited on his favorite left foot, but again, so many touches for the striker. He rolls out beyond the bar line.
That was another chance gone begging. They're using the wings as usual, but I believe they need to make it work. They need to create, they need a potent player in the box, probably a 1 or 2 players in the box to bury those chances.
Well, maybe they could be picking a bit of confidence in Fernando Bassi, the Nigerian international, who is on the bench. That's another chap to look out for. He's got some very lovely feel in terms of his movement up front. He's a clever dribbler. Anytime he's running into the channel, but wait a minute, Kotoko would have to deal with his defensive mess up. Blake gets it out. Here's Kote. Coming from the left-hand side. Keeps it there. Here's Aqua. And Samiru Aqua, Betis man. Finds Saka. Aqua. It could be dangerous for Dreams. Oh, that is it. Papayaya with Kotoko's first goal.
I love my results. I'm obsessed. Smooth, natural looking, long lasting, instant results.
Natural looking results that last. I can't recommend Juvederm fillers enough.
With the Juvederm collection of fillers, true to you. Learn more at Juvederm.com. For more important safety information and to find a licensed specialist, visit Juvederm.com.
On less than 5 minutes to play for in this first half department of the game. And James, maybe Karim Zito would have to start looking at how to tweak his tactics.
They've been too casual for me in this game. They played very well, but have been very casual at the back. They need to be potent. If they really want something or a result in this game, they would have to change something.
Well, unfortunately, that's the confirmation of the scoreline for you. Kotoko 1, Dreams 0 at the moment. 41 minutes played. That's Kelvin. And there's a goal kick. Camaro pick it up. Confirmation of the goal scorer for you, Babayaya. In your shot at the moment, together with his colleague, Shea Bafo. And Team Menu will have to bring it forward. Yaya once again has been forced to the ground. Richmond Tete.
Like I said, they don't have a potent striker. So the best thing is to get the ball in the box, into the box, and then get anybody to bounce onto and score. That's exactly what they did. And I believe they would pile on the pressure.
Here's Samoa, not the best of first attack. The man to keep it. He's screaming the second one. That's a big hand. It's returning. And it's in. It's Saka Dauda with Kotoko's second goal. And it's becoming a certain party for the Red Army. He's seen less of the ball this afternoon. And the fewer he has seen When it starts, it's in. And dreams are being depleted apart here at their own backyard.
Like I said earlier, this clever little passes into the box is the way to go. If you don't have a potent striker, and you see there are two players in the box waiting for a pass to play into the net, and that's exactly what they do. They've done.
Well, quite shocking, isn't it? You've got so many Dreams players within their own box, and how did they allow this thing? Kotoko players who have a better of them.
It's actually a play style, and I believe coach indicated that that's how they should go now, because they played like this against Accra House of Folk in the first half.
Well, confirmation of a scoreline for you. Kotoko leading majestically by 2-0. After that, the big win over Accra House of Folk, who themselves won yesterday. Aqua, that's a big hit. He managed to keep it on to the turf. It's picked batter. Lovely play. Can they find consolation before the halftime break? It's been stopped by Samba O'Neill. What a bit of discussion at the Dreams bench. It seems to struggle to understand why the team is quite unhomogeneous at the moment. They are a bit scattered.
The Dreams defenders would have to keep their heads. They would have to keep their heads, because definitely Kotoko will be coming at them to get more goals. That clever little passes, that play style is very difficult to defend.
Well, here they will like to go. There's the man in the 25 set who's bringing it forward. There are 2 minutes of additional time in this first half period. And interesting news coming in from the Kano Sports Stadium is that Hearts of Lions are leading Holy Stars by 2-0, whilst Adowenche is also Young Apostles leading Vision FC by a goal. But here comes Saka once again, and it's been stopped. So falling very deep to help with defensive duties. Very difficult to dispossess. Here they'll have to come. Let's try it. And it's not just working. Here's Peter. And there's Kelvin. Atta. And it's obviously against Dreams now. And that will be Kotoko's throwing. Where the first minute of additional time cleared. With just about 60 seconds to go.
It's interesting to know that both Hearts of Folk and Kotoko are playing so well in the league and scoring goals.
That's another lovely hit looking for Lord Amwa, but it's been stopped by Nemuldin. Aziz, that's a big hit. It's Aziz again against Samba O'Neill. But decides to retract back. It's Christian giving a bit of hot check. It's a big touch. Kelvin onto the far right hand side. And it's going to come as a crossing, and again Mohamed Kamara picks it. Well, look, Dreams might be down, but just talk about the positioning of their captain Joseph Eso, absolutely sublime. And any moment from now, that could be it. And certainly that ends it for the first 45 minutes. It's been Kotoko's showmanship, detected the pace of the game, got most of the opportunities, and a comfortable lead into the dressing room. When Babayaya and the big man himself, lovely piece of passes, and the finish absolutely sublime. And Kotoko rejoices at the 2 bars for death. FC 0, Kumasi ASANTE Kotoko 2. Don't go anywhere, as we'll bring you analysis on the pitch side. And they pray. And lovely piece of passes, and the finish absolutely sublime. And Kotoko rejoices at the 2 bars for death. And they pray. Allah.
Fantastic play. Just like I indicated, they need to push more men into the box if they really want to score goals. And on this occasion, they had about 2 players with Yaya in the box where he buried the ball. That's fantastic.
Runs it into Amidu Akwa again, and he just pushing it onto the path of Yaya, the former King Faisal man, and he had a simple business of tapping it home. And Gideon Aseko thrown the other way around. And Kotoko leads. Well, less than 5 minutes to play for in this first half department of the game. And James, maybe Karim Zito would have to start looking at how to twerk his tactics.
They've been too casual for me in this game. They played very well, but have been very casual at the back. They need to be potent. If they really want.
Captain party for the Red Army. He's seen less of the ball this afternoon, and the fewer he has seen when it starts is in. And dreams are being depleted apart here at their own backyard.
Like I said earlier, this clever little passes into the box is the way to go. If you don't have a potent striker, and you see there are 2 players in the box, and they had about 2 players with Yaya in the box where he buried the ball. That's fantastic.
Well, watch it again. Started off by Amidu Akwa for Saka, who runs it into Amidu Akwa again, and he just pushing it onto the path of Yaya, the former King Faisal man, and he had a simple business of tapping it home. And Gideon Aseko
waiting for a pass to play into the net, and that's exactly what they do. They've done.
Well, quite shocking, isn't it? You've got so many Dreams players within their own box, and how did they allow this thing? Kotoko players who have a better of them.
This clever little passes into the box is the way to go. If you don't have a potent striker, and you see there are 2 players in the box waiting for a pass to play into the net, and that's exactly what they do. They've done.
Well, quite shocking, isn't it? You've got so many. Well, watch it again. Started off by Amidu Akwa for Saka, who runs it into Amidu Akwa again, and he just pushing it onto the path of Yaya, the former King Faisal man, and he had a simple business of tapping it home. And Gideon Aseko thrown the other way around. And Kotoko leads. Well, watch it again. Started off by Amidu Akwa for Saka, who runs it into Amidu Akwa again, and he just
more goals. And on this occasion, they had about 2 players with Yaya in the box where he buried the ball. That's fantastic.
Well, watch it again. Started off by Amidu Akwa for.
Like I said earlier, this clever little passes into the box is the way to go. If you don't have a potent striker, and you see there are 2 players in the box waiting for a pass to play into the net, and that's exactly what they do. They've done.
Well, quite shocking, isn't it? You've got so many Dreams players within their own box, and how did they allow this thing? Kotoko players who have a better of them. When it starts, it's in. And Dreams are being depleted apart here at their own backyard.
Like I said earlier, this clever little passes into the box is the way to go. If you don't have a potent striker, and you see there are 2 players in the box waiting for a pass to play into the net, and that's exactly what they do. They've done.
Well, quite shocking, isn't it? You've got so many Dreams players within their own box, and how did they allow this take? Goal out to attack through Babayaya as he brings it forward. Shea back to Babayaya. Lord Amwa is arriving at the right hand side. This could be a lovely crossing, has been blocked. It's a big touch. Timenu Blay hits it onto the far left hand side. Yes, Amidu Aqua, the former Pac-Man, was trying to drag it onto the edge of the 18-yard, but quickly, because they still believe lads will recover too well, and they'll have to bring it forward. It's going to be a lot of top battle this afternoon. Prince fails to get the ball. Prince Peter also played in the previous game against Swatraman FC. But there's a bit of trouble for Dreams as Wellman stays on the turf. Well, cross-section of the fans for you, really here to enjoy the game. Some notable faces in there with some of the journalists also watching on eagerly.
In this few minutes of the game, I believe Kotoko has been very aggressive, very physical in the game, trying to win the ball back, by so doing causing injuries in the game. I believe their strategy has helped them. Being aggressive in the game tells you what they really are about. They are leaving no stone unturned, especially coming to the Tuba Astro turf. They've made their intentions clear. They actually want to pick up the 3 points. So Dreams would have to be up and doing this game.
Well, I say it's a bit of temporary hold up as they attend to the man that is down on the field. You can see not the best official expression from him. Must have been a very big knock. Now certainly is the man in the 29 jersey, Yaro Isaac. Has got it out. I'll be hoping to return to continue. Such a very important lad to this Dreams FC side. Also, there we go. Game away on. That's another situation once again where Justice Blade this time around being the culprit. And it's the experienced Joseph Eso who goes down this time around. All the Dream fans very confident, at least of nesting the points or winning this fixture, and they continue their singing, dancing and driving out the far side. But here they will have to drive in the free kick from deep the own half.
Transferring credits into WGU was it was a great experience. I went to 6 or 7 other universities, and WGU just said, here, send it here, and we'll take care of it. It was seamless, and I knocked out almost 3 years worth of credits, and I did it in about 14 months.
Learn more.
Well, 6 minutes played, and it's been Kotoko Wabin determining the pace of this game, the tempo, really suiting their style of play. And they're looking to boss midfield, looking to use their wings and sending those long balls. But again, it's been a very fruitless journey for them, especially at Dreams right inside where Babaya have been operating, failing to send in the killer. Here's another blast. Babaya, lovely idea, but again, it rolled out beyond the back line for a goal kick.
This is straight from the training grounds. I believe Kotoko, like I said, have been very aggressive. They've used their aggression very well to win back the balls when they lost them. And they've used the wings most of the time, trying to send long balls into the box to pick up one of their players. It's been fruitless though, but then I believe
Oh, hold on a minute, Phil. Yeah, it's the big man himself. Oh, that's Saka. But the whistle is already up.
Yes, like I said, this is one of the attacks, using the wings and picking up a man up front. I believe Dreams FC would have to be very careful at the back. They need to keep their heads in this game because Kotoko would definitely create chances.
Well, let's see what the Porcupine Warriors can do. This just showing a bit of glimpse of what they are capable of doing, trying to really push Dreams FC out of their own defensive shell and see if they can put the ball behind them. It's well covered. That's Christian Owusu. Well, he's making sure that that area is so tight. And that's assistant coach for Dreams, Wilfred Dormont, issuing a lot of instruction on the touchline. Karimzi will have to be very gentle most of the time on his bench. He'll have to sit, he'll have to observe. As his assistant coach, that's most of the talking. Yes, Amidu Akwa. He'll have to bring it forward. British Maka. It's a very strong youngster, but lots of availability and loses the ball to Gideon Soteko. It's a big play, but James will fail to pick it. But this time around, yes, they have it. That's a lovely idea. And Mohamed Kamara picks it.
That's quite ambitious. He had two players moving in. I believe he could have picked up one of them to probably push him ahead to get a goal.
There seems to be a bit of a set piece advantage to Dreams on the far side. And there's Andade. Joseph, but looks like the flag is already up again. Dreams trying to push men forward. Looking for the early punch in this game. Yes, Yaro. And that they fails to hit it through. And Kotoko will have to recover. On a bad first touch. But can they bring it down? Being given a bit of activity by Sakarauda. And teammate who had it onto the turf. Referee interfering with that.
There's been a lot of physical battle in the midfield. Very aggressive play in the midfield area by both teams. I believe they both want to regain possession in the midfield. That's why we are seeing a lot of physical battle in the midfield.
Well, lovely interception. We have a Kelvin coming across it, Alice, to prevent that danger. And that'll be Kotoko's first corner kick of this afternoon. And again, it's Lord Amwa who walked to it. Let's go, such a lovely fit to deliver a 31 across. A lot of Kotoko players now within Dreams box, the likes of Justice Blake, Joseph Ablo, the centre back, have also joined in. With his height, oh, that's a lovely height. I was just talking about Joseph Ablo and the likes of Samba Onel. That's pretty much a great height they've got there in their centre back position.
Kotoko do have a lot of top players in their midst. They have Samba in there as well. He's very tall, he's very aggressive with aerial balls. I believe such balls should be aimed at those players so that they can probably get a goal for them.
We'll keep you informed with what is happening across other match venues in the country. In the likes of other teams playing. But Joseph Ablo kicks it out. And it's returned back into their territory once again. And they trying to bring it. That's a big hit. And it will be a throwing advantage. That's it, Jay. It's a very narrow space with so many Red set clouding that particular part of the field. Batsman Babayaya has been very, very busy this afternoon. Has been more of a utility player. He's been everywhere in terms of running the channels. It's a lovely long drive up front, but again, there's a bit of activity, and the referee will watch it unfold.
What is missing in Kotoko's play today is a player lurking in and around the 18, waiting for a loose ball to pounce on.
A typical Abetamwa.
Exactly, and that is what I believe they are finding it difficult to get a replacement for in this game, because they've created chances. Although it's early minutes of the game, they've created chances that you would say that if Abetamwa were to be in this game, it would have been a different game by now.
Well, interestingly, they have regained the signature of Kwame Poku. Well, certainly, it's not part of today's match squad, but you hope that in the upcoming fixtures, you'll be seeing that big man. He's such a great striker. But here, Strips FC trying to walk into Kotoko's ball from the left-hand side. That's Nemodi. And I think the flag is up already.
I believe he switched off just a second late, where he was supposed to float in the ball or probably find a player.
Oh, that's Lord Amwa signaling his colleagues to move a bit up front as he tries